Hello, this is the first video of Killer Dolls Battle Arena. This is a top-down hack slash bullet hell game, and it's like an evolution of the game Killer Dolls United. So in Killer Dolls United was our last PlayStation Vita game, and that game was about it was and again that one was an arena hack slash bullet hell where you killed enemies to get score points and also coins to compete in the leaderboards and to unlock new dolls respectively. The game had 6 dolls in total, and we are going to have the same amount in this one too. The difference between that one and this one is that this one is going to have a story campaign. So you're going to be visiting different areas. This is one of the areas. This is the testing the main. And so the game itself is pretty much very similar to the other one. But one of the differences is that, yes, and I know those particle effects are not exactly appearing the right way. That will be fixed later. So the thing is that, for example, in this one we can have more enemies. Unlike before, there was a more limited amount of enemies. This one you can display more. Also, there are better effects in other things, like the graphics in general are better, and also one thing is the enemies themselves, and also the model of the dolls look better. So, and another thing, as you can see, the weapons are going to be different. If you have seen the previous one, you know, but in a future video I'm going to make a side-by-side comparison of the previous version of the dolls and this new version. So in the game you're going to have all these different areas and or worlds, as you could call them, and each world is going to have different arenas where you have to do different things. So another thing this game is going to have is boss battles, and that's the boss. So yeah, in this game we are going to have different boss battles, and this is a work in progress of one of the bosses. And yeah, the bosses are going to have different kinds of attacks. Some of them will just be able to attack with the fists or weapons. Others are going to have ranged attacks, like they will be able to shoot at you in one way or another. So it's also going to be very interesting. As you can see, the boss is still a work in progress because that's not supposed to happen. The boss should actually play a walking animation, not just that. But anyway, that's something that we will fix in a later date. And as I was saying, we are going to have different areas. For example, this is one of the areas, the ones you've seen, and this is another arena from a different area. And there's this other one that has a different shape. This one already has the cameras configured, so I can actually run around in the environment. Right now it looks a little bit empty, but we're going to various things to make it look nicer. And so yeah, in each area you will have to complete different tasks, and then at the end of every area you're going to face one of the different bosses, right? So yeah, the idea is more or less going to be the same, that you will have to unlock the dolls, except that this time it's going to be slightly different. And there's also going to be other things that so that we uh, yeah, that we have added, because while work on Killer Goes United was being made, the actual engine, so to speak, that was used to program the game evolved a little bit, but we couldn't put those things in the game because there was a deadline, as you may know if you are familiar with the Vita situation. So we are taking all those new features that the quote-unquote engine has, and we are putting those in this game. So this is it so far, but I'm going to share more information very soon.